Welcome back to Let's Keep It 100 podcast. Yeah, man.
For sure.
I'm your host, RB. This nut ass nigga Marcus the bottom.
Fly bitch out quick, fast, and easy.
Man. We got a nigga in here. He don't need no introduction, bro.
At all.
For sure. I mean,
You really like the biggest hustler, bro. We got Oschino in here.
you know why though? Necessity.
Bro, all right, you hit me up the other night. You was up at like fucking
I don't want to sleep.
This nigga was up at 4 in.
No.
What the fuck?
She's like, listen, I don't want to sleep every day. I don't sleep every day.
So listen, bro. Where you was at the casino or something?
Probably casino, or gambling online, or painting or something. I mean, I sleep like every other day. I sleep. Like,
why is that though?
I should just be woke. Feel like your life is short.
It is.
You gonna be sleep. You gonna sleep a long time when it's time to sleep. You know what I mean?
No, hey, you got ADD. Come on.
I probably got more. I got like fucking triple AAD.
What do you say on state robbery too? I got
I definitely do got that shit because I always got to be doing something. Like if I ain't doing that, I feel like I'm being lazy. I feel like I ain't. I mean,
get bored.
But look, bro. You said when I talked to you the other day, you said you did like 5 podcasts. Yeah. You did a Roots picnic.
Yeah, all of this. I'm supposed to be doing a podcast right before I came here. They wasn't ready yet. So I said, I gotta
go.
Between the time I'll be painting.
Really, we need some art.
Where do that drive come from?
Just since I was little. I mean, you come from North Philly. I mean, that shit was hard. Like, I mean, you gotta. I mean, it ain't like now. Everything you want to know now, you go on Google.
Yeah.
Right. Then you don't know shit. You don't know. Like, I ain't never heard about credit and shit till I was like 30. I ain't never heard about that. Who the fuck gonna talk about credit to me in North Philly?
Right.
I mean, you gotta use common sense, and you gotta want something. I mean, you gotta have like something gotta motivate you. Like, man, I gotta. It used to be a girl. I was like wanting a girl or something like that. I mean,
Well, the drug dealers come through with them
you gonna be like them or something.
Yeah.
I mean, I was just like, man, I'm dirty now, but I can't stay like this. This shit not going. This not what's gonna be. So I ain't fuck with girls at all. Like until like 20 years old. I tell you, man, I ain't trying to lie to no girl. I ain't going to no date, none of that shit. I'm going to get this money first.
You gotta grind that shit up.
Yeah, you don't feel like lying to them. I mean, like, I just get this shit for real.
Yeah, get it from the muscle. Yeah.
But you really, like, when I look at you, bro, like, I watch a lot of your interviews. Mm-hmm. You are Boosie. No bullshit, because
and Charleston White, but
that nigga crazy though.
Not Charleston. Don't put that on my man. Charleston White. CPS.
Listen, Charleston White. Sometimes he say stuff that make a lot of sense, but then he just turn around and say some
out of pocket shit.
You know how that's to go viral. But
these times you risking your life doing that shit though.
Mm-hmm. He don't give a fuck.
He will.
But you really is like a Boosie because it's like. That shit from the heart, bro.
No
and like
filter.
you super transparent, everything just truthful. That's
you know
why,
what,
bro, we gotta get this nigga
lies
on
is
here,
too hard
bro.
to keep track of, and we start getting, you really don't give a fuck too much anyway no more. You don't feel like you don't get showing off. You don't feel like hearing what somebody think about you and all that shit. When you're young, that's a lot of pressure.
Yeah. But look, did you get in trouble as a kid, like for just telling the truth too fucking much?
No, I used to be like, I was a foster kid, so I ain't give a fuck. I mean, it was different. You're a foster kid. You in the crib with people that don't even know you. Like you, I'm running away and shit, going to New Jones. I mean, my family didn't even know the fuck I was at. Like I ain't so. My upbringing was so different that I never knew if I was right. Like when I first got signed to Rockefeller, and I see shit niggas was doing, I was like, I don't like that shit. Like, but I didn't know if it was me that was off or it was them. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So I questioned myself a lot till I got older. Like I'm like, yo, I don't. This shit maybe it's
How
me.
You feel now?
I be knowing I'm right now.
Right?
Like when I'm wrong, I know I'm wrong.
Yeah.
Even if I don't say it, I know what. Some niggas really don't think they wrong, even inside they self.
They know they fucking wrong. They dead wrong.
That was another question I had for you. Do you feel like you being so truthful and honest, like hindered your career a little bit?
You always where you supposed to be at.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't say whatever. You might think you're supposed to be somewhere else, and that might be worse than you think it is. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? When I was getting the most money in my life, I had the worst time. Damn. And it's serious. You never know who like you really. Damn. People trying to, it's Philly, like nigga. I had shootouts in my house in the living room. Niggas coming in there. I mean, people don't know that part of the game. You know what I mean? Like them songs I was talking about with Beans, niggas coming to my house. That's not a song. That's
real life.
That's a testament. I mean,
you saying like niggas came through your house?
Niggas came to my house. Try to come in. I used to be strapped in the bed, like in my sleep. I'm strapped. I used to be strapped.
I think that's just a Philly mentality. Period.
But you know, back then, you known. Everybody know you. I mean, it's like
it's hard.
This era, like they just dumb.
Yeah, they don't give a fuck who
they just
you
kill
is.
If you and 5 niggas and doing a murder, you're going to jump. Might be now, but as soon as one of them they gonna tell their girlfriend, you're going down.
You seen what happened with the YSL?
Yeah.
That shit bad.
I feel bad, but Pennsylvania, they laws is, man, you're going to jail for a long time.
And you ain't getting out. You ain't getting the fuck out.
No, man. My man just came up on 28 years. He 43.
28 years?
Yeah, he just got some coochie for the first time 2 weeks ago.
In his life?
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
He's my son. We was juveniles together, certified as adults.
Yeah, I think I heard that. Yo, he home now?
He home. He just came home like a month ago.
He finally got some pussy.
He don't know what to do. I got him a job. He don't know what to do.
Pussy with like a motherfucker.
Don't you imagine you 43, first time being with a girl?
That's sick. That's crazy.
If they don't tell a young boy chill, I don't know what else will.
It won't. It got to. My brother did a dub. So he did. My brothers did all the time in the world.
My brothers. I was like my brothers.
They told me, yo, little bro, get out of there. My brother did a dub. He went back to the fast now.
Nigga, I remember when I was a little kid. My grandma took me to visit my brother in Vision Quest, right? A juvenile joint. He like, yo, don't come here, man. 3 weeks later, I'm there. Like, so that's the crazy part. On top of that, I'm there with him, right? He get out. So like a year go by, he come back there again.
But you said y'all niggas was foster children.
But he was. My grandma kept him.
Okay.
She just ain't want me. I mean, so she like, he older than me. Yeah, nigga, just imagine this: you go to county jail, right, for robbery, whatever. Your brother come there about a year after you've been there. And your grandma come there every week to see him.
And she not seeing
and she ain't come see you. She put both of y'all on the dance floor.
We got the same mom, so it's her daughter. We got the same mom. It's her daughter. Yeah. Yeah, so they like, oh, ain't that your grandma too? Like, first I used to be making up excuses. Not like, man, she don't fuck with me, man.
Yeah, she never.
So mom, she come. So he got to walk past my block to go to the visit. So I see him. Grandma coming to see? Yeah, all right.
Damn, so that shit probably was a lot of pressure on him as well. Like, damn, shit.
But he was kind of used to it. It's been like that since. I mean, it was always like that. Yeah, I mean.
But look, so that go into something else. It's like, I know you got kids. I got kids. He has one kid. My kid been coming. I'm just asking you just because you got more experience than me. I got two daughters and a son, but my daughters is 11 and 10. So the oldest one is telling me I'm showing favoritism. So that's kind of going into what you're saying, like, and I know you got kids. Look. I know you got kids. So like, how do you deal with that?
My daughter is talking to me about that right now.
So how do you deal with that, bro? And it's like when it's different moms and shit. It's like I might have been with one mom more. I might have been in a relationship with this mom. Mm-hmm. This was just a fling. We fucking, bro. Yeah. This is just a fling. I got you pregnant.
I know all about all that stuff.
So it's like, just elaborate on that, bro. Like, how do you deal with that as a man? Because you don't want your kid to feel that way.
They gonna feel it. They gonna feel how they gonna feel anyway. I mean, but kids, see, one thing about kids when they start getting older, they see what if the mama sucker do nut stuff, they gonna start noticing. When they little, they don't know. Yeah. You know I mean, but when they get older, they gonna understand. But at the end of the day, when they get older and be grown, they get blessings, so much of blessings that don't even matter. It's worth the stuff you're going through now. Right. I had kids. I was like, I don't want it. I'm gonna give you $1,500. Don't have it. Like, I mean, they still have it. But I never said, like, you know, as soon as they born, that's like, oh, come on, we out, we rocking. Yeah. I might get a DNA test. You know what I mean? But that's like my son. That's he locked up right now. But his mom, I ain't meet him till he's like 7, 8 years old. She blamed him on all these people. Then when I go to meet him, he living with the house where the last boy she blamed him on. He still live there. Like, so I got to come there to see him. And this is South Philly, you know what I mean? So like, but I was like, I'm not leaving my son. No, I'm gonna go see. I mean, he don't really respect that yet because
he's still in his own world. Yeah, and shit,
like, he got to think about him going to see a kid that don't really want to see him in another neighborhood that he ain't from. You know what I mean? Right. And not on top of that, you know him. Motherfuckers know you. He coming up like,
why the fuck you doing that?
Exactly. You know what I mean? So, but I was like, I can't have a kid out here and just don't acknowledge him. That's
some stand up shit though, because a lot of niggas don't do that, even when they know the kid there is.
You know, they don't have no conscience.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
But plus, I'm like, yo, I made you belong to me.
Yo, it's crazy. I just had a tweet today. I said, yo, being a dad made me a better man. Because just seeing my daughter, she run up and hug me. That shit feel different. That love you get, this unconditional. I cannot leave her out here stranded.
But see, my joke's kind of different because, like, I guess I wasn't never getting no love as a young person, so I didn't really know how to
love. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I used to, when I was young, I used to make sure that I ain't beat them, and never holler at them, nothing like that. But I didn't really know what I was doing. I was just like freestyling. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I know I was doing a lot of stuff in front of my sons I shouldn't have been doing.
Okay.
So going to that, like, do you feel like you was a good parent and like?
I think I did the best that I could do. Like, I mean, first I'm there.
Do you blame yourself like for the missteps of your children?
No. Sometimes you do because you feel like, I mean, you got to blame yourself. I mean, even if you're not directly involved, because they doing these things and they grown.
Yeah.
But still, it's your kid. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You feel like it's a little bit of
you could have did better, but at the same time, you can't do better if you don't know better.
Yeah.
That's like you saying somebody build a house. And you don't know how to build the fuck. It's gonna be lopsided.
A brick.
It's gonna be laying. It's gonna fall. It's fall. You're like, well, I mean, I tried my best. At least I got that bitch up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But at the same time, I say, look at me. I don't have no dad, mom, none of that shit. Right? And I'm doing better than y'all.
Yeah, I don't believe that though. You got a mom and a dad, because some niggas they have mom, dad, went to college, and then they get 5 minutes in the streets.
And because they want to be a street person.
Yeah.
A real street person don't want to be a street person.
Fucking right.
You got to be a street person. I mean, it's like you don't want to be a street person. I know I didn't. That used to be my whole dream to have a mom and a dad like eating at a table. That shit, I'm like, I see that show on TV, like, man, that shit look all right. I told my man, I'm a dad, sit down. I ain't even say dad. I said, dad, what you, dad? Can I get somebody? I don't even know that shit. Feel me? I mean, so like. Me, I can make excuses saying I could have been a better dad, but they could have been better kids too.
Yeah,
facts.
Yeah, that's true.
Facts. Because we could have been better kids.
Yeah. But it's always time to fix it as long as you're alive. So
facts. Because I tell everybody all the time. My pop's still alive and all that. Old pop and all that crazy shit. But that nigga never told me he loved me.
You know why? He from a different era.
He from a different era, and my dad got a lot of kids.
He'll show you.
Yup. He showed me. But you know what's crazy? He been the best granddad ever. He ain't never do nothing for me, but I said, Dad, I respect that shit because you're doing it for my daughter. Every time I see my daughter give her money, but you never told me you love me. Even though sometimes you want to hear that shit, but it still ain't changed me. You know what I'm saying? But he made me a better man because he showed me what not to do and what to do. That motherfucker told me. He led by example. He led by example. That nigga told me, don't you ever jump in no fight with no woman and no man and do nothing. And you gonna learn how to fight. That's the only thing.
And it's a funny shit. You can remember what your dad say to you.
That's it.
Like my dad was only around me for like a little while. But I mean, he told me, he said, don't kill nobody for money. And what the fuck else he said? But my dad, he came and got me. Like he's like, I heard you was in foster care. I'm sorry, I left you like here. Came moved to Texas. Then he died 9 months later, right in the crib. I'm like, come on, God, why you playing with me like that? Like,
bro, that's how my shit was, bro. Bro, that shit just so nutty because it's like me and my pop was beefing. We was gang warring or whatever. He got booked for like 9 years. He come home, randomly see him at the gas station on Westminster. What is that? Just like Gerard. Yeah. See the nigga on a motorcycle. My little brother like, yo, that's our pop. I don't recognize the nigga. He got gray hair now and shit. You feel me? Bro, I got to know that nigga more in them 2 months before he got killed than I knew him my whole life.
It was meant to be though.
It was meant, yeah. Even just that little bit of time.
That little bit of time, bro. We had crazy conversations.
I'm gonna tell you a story that's even crazier than that. I'm stunting. This is my stunting days, right? Listen, I'm coming down 11 from Chestnut, right? I'm in my Jag 2-seater with the. I mean, so I see some old man. I see my grandpa when I was 7 years old. I know he ain't live in Philly, so I just saw him once. Now I'm about 27 at this time. I ride past. I'm like, that look like my grandpa. I keep going. I'm like, I know that ain't my grandpa. I gotta go ask him because I mean I don't know that nigga, but I think so. I pull up, make a U-turn. We had the bus stop. What's that? Renton Terminal.
Okay.
So I'm like, yo, is your name Joshua? He's like, who you? I mean, I'm like, yo, my dad named Omar. He's like, oh, you look just like him. So talking like, come on, what car you in? I'm like, mind you, 90. He was like 90 something at this time. Oh shit. Because I mean, my dad was old. My dad had me when he was like 40 something. So you know what I mean, so he said, this your car? Come on, this thing. What is this? They only knew me for 10 seconds, right? Get in the car, and I'm like, oh, this might have been a mistake. Oh, making me stop and get all this stuff right, so I get him to his crib. I'm like, all right, I'm out. He's like, no, you gotta come in. I said, I come in, talk to me for 4 hours, right before he died. Talked to me for like 4 hours, tell me his whole life. He said, yo, you wouldn't be here if I ain't listened as a kid. I said, what you mean? He said, well, when I was like 5 years old, my wife told us don't eat the cake. My twin little brothers and sister ate it, and it was poison. She poisoned my dad cake for him to eat when he came home, but my little brother and sister ate it. I didn't. If I ate that cake, you wouldn't be here.
I said,
oh shit. So this one, he said 1915. That's when it happened.
Damn. 1915.
We was talking for 4 hours, man. He told me everything. Like I said, damn, I'm glad I stopped and seen him like that because it's like it was a miracle for me to even notice him and think that's him.
That's ironic, ain't it?
It's so crazy. I know it was meant to be because there's no. I'm like, man, I'm going to talk to an old man and ask him, is that him? Mind you, especially when that's when I was on my own dick too much. I mean, so for me to do that, it's like, yo, it was meant to be. I mean, I was like, then both. Mind you, he remember everything. I mean, doing push-ups and all that, because he's Muslim. 90? He's Muslim for like so long. Oh, yeah. You mean, so he had the different type of, you know what I mean? He said, I ain't like your grandma. I ain't want your grandma. I ain't want, but I said, if I ever have kids by somebody, I'm gonna marry him. I ain't want that woman. He talking like he still was mad. I said, you still mad?
Still mad about that shit.
90-something.
Niggas got choices now. Grandpa probably was on Facebook. No bullshit.
But you know what it is, though? The biggest problem people have, they don't want to admit they got problems. Like me, see me, I know my problem. I got shit problems. I mean, like so you can't fix them if you don't acknowledge them.
Right.
So people think they the shit and they think it's everybody else, and I mean that's.
Sometimes it's you.
Yeah, sometimes it's you. You know what I mean, so
you go to therapy, bro?
I used to. I was going too much. They start making me think about shit. They start making me think about shit. I might have been over. Like, no, I might have been over that, bro.
I don't want to bring that shit back.
You know what I mean? But yeah, I was going to therapy. I was going like 4 times a week when my son first passed. I mean, my son was my.
What made you do that? When the passing of your son?
Yeah. I was actually going when I first came home before he passed, but I was only going a little bit. I mean, my son passed. It's like it took me to somewhere real crazy. Like
you needed it.
It's so crazy. You can go a place and you don't recognize your own self. Wow. You can think you won't do this and that shit until something happens that's crazy to you. Yeah. That shit turn your whole brain and you can't help it. Like, And motherfuckers like, yo, you shouldn't be sad. Like you don't choose to be sad. You can't help it. That shit's crazy.
You can't help it.
But I felt like that before. I thought like, man, you could not be sad if you don't want to. I mean, that shit. If something really bad enough happened to you,
you gonna change.
Yeah,
you gonna change.
Some that you don't think gonna fucking happen.
Yeah,
like, you can't fathom losing a child, bro. When Denzel said that shit on
John Q.
My
son gonna bury me. I'm not burying my son. Like that shit real. Like niggas think like that.
Especially when it's your son that you like. You know, in the hood, you have get a girl pregnant. You don't believe. Just like, damn, you trying to get rid of it. This is a person that when she's pregnant. I'm like, yo, bet.
That's what I'm saying. That come down to that was
that's your girl.
Yeah. Like I'm talking about.
So you was there. Yeah, he was there. They got real memories.
But this is the crazy part. So I'm 21 years old, right? She's like, yo, if you do anything with another girl, I don't want the streets to find out. I want you to tell me. I'm dumb as shit. I don't know nothing about no girls. I've been in jail all my life, right? So we drive and I tell her, say, yo, listen, I got this girl pregnant. So she pregnant. She's like, what? So she ain't say nothing. She's quiet. It was snowing outside. Then she just punched me in the face, right? Car spin around. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? I said, what you hit me for, right? She said, I said, you told me to tell you something. I mean,
I've been new.
She said, I ain't want you to tell me no shit like that, though.
Look, kid, you ain't supposed to say that. You tripping.
Quit me and everything.
Right? Like a motherfucker.
I said, well, I gave her 1,500. I mean, she still kept it, whatever. I want to talk to her. All right, y'all can talk. They talk, whatever. I'm quit anyway, so that was so my son's 3 months apart. You know what I mean?
You got Irish twins.
Yeah, you know what I mean? But I'll never pick a girl over my kids.
That's a big thing.
Never, I don't give a fuck.
That's a big thing.
That's not
go into that because a lot of men.
You know why? Because I know they first of all, who gonna be their dad if I don't want them?
Yeah. They want another nigga to raise your kid.
They gonna be coming in and out. You know what I mean? No, that's nutty. You know what I mean? Plus, I know what it's like not to have no dad and none of that shit. Right. You know what I mean? So like, I might not be the best dad, but you got somewhere to live at. You got somebody ain't gonna be hungry. You know what I mean? Whatever. I might not say the right shit to you. Especially I might not say the right shit to you because I don't know. But nigga, I love you. You know what I mean?
Right.
Period. I mean, because I ain't want. You can say you don't want the kid, but once you see it, and then you know it's yours. If you still don't give a fuck about it, you just a different type of nigga. Like,
nut ass nigga.
Yeah.
You a nut ass nigga.
You know what I mean? Like, 'cause my thing is this: most guys, especially black guys, if they had the money, they'd be good fathers. A lot of times they just don't got it.
I don't know.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you. I'm talking about from what I know. Because I know to get money, you usually take your whole day. If you ain't got no job, you can't do that shit. You got your life is focused on staying surviving.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that, I mean, a lot of people that's like white or different races, they shit set up different. Yeah. It's easy to be a dad. You got to help and this and that shit. I mean, it's structured right. Yeah. When you're trying to survive, you can't get a job. You going to jail. I mean, it's hard to. Yeah. I mean, because I know a lot of niggas in jail that be trying to be fathers from jail. I mean, it's hard. Some niggas just ain't shit. That's just I mean, that's different. But overall, you give niggas money, they gonna even if they ain't there around, they gonna take care of the kid. But niggas just don't have it. Like I mean, that's
but time matter a lot.
But you ain't hot time if you trying to grind and live.
Yeah, that's true.
Rent $1,500.
Yeah, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah, you like, man, listen, I love you, son, but listen, you'll understand when you get older.
Hopefully. No bullshit, bro, because I understood my pop a lot more. Like, as I went through shit with women, I'm like, damn, bro, I apologize. Because you know, when you a mama's boy, I'm a mama's boy. Yeah. I'm just taking my mom's side, bro.
Yeah, that's for sure. I mean, bullshit. My mom don't fuck with me, so.
Yo, you know, like I know your folks and shit though. I knew your
42nd Street.
I knew your son and shit. I used to work around there.
Where at?
42nd Street.
Yeah, I don't like to say my job.
You don't want to tell the job. We got jobs. We got real.
Shit, nothing wrong with that. Yo, listen. I remember when I was a kid, I used to try to get I wanted this filler. It's some shit called filler job. Y'all probably wasn't born yet. It's some shit called filler job.
That's the joint we used to go.
Every kid get $65 a week every Friday.
Yeah, we ain't had that.
But somebody got to come down there and sign the papers for you. I'm trying to get strangers and all that. Just come sign these papers. I couldn't get that shit. I was be mad shit. My whole dream was to get a job.
Really?
Yo, you know what Maui said on here? She said she says she don't judge nobody because if your life turned out a little bit differently, you could have been in jail. You could have been a crackhead. You could have been just this type of person, bro. My mom was on my ass, bro. I grew up on 35th and Wallace, bro. Everybody was hustling in the park.
Fact.
I grew up. I'm 14, 15. Everybody getting nice shit, nigga. I want some bitches. I want new sneaks. Yeah. I want nice clothes. Polo was it back then. I want polo, bro. Wayne in the come on, bro. Wayne in them on the corner. Come on, bro.
Yeah, that was a fact.
I'm about to get down. My mom straight got me a job. That come from having that type of mind, bro.
Didn't though.
Yeah.
I would have been hustling, probably would have caught a case like everybody else caught a case in the park.
You know what's crazy though, bro? We all had that joint. It was 39th Street. You know, 39th Street was popping. The playground was popping back then. But I was like, them niggas was giving out a bean. You got to sell a stack to get a bean. I said, that's not enough.
Back then, the shit was popping though.
It was popping.
No, when you was...
No, but this was... When we was young boys.
So you 14 talking about like 97?
No.
Nigga, we ain't that old.
No, we 30.
We talking about when
so
that
was
shit was
2000,
around.
so like early 2000.
That was popping still.
2003. 2003.
Like,
it was like 2002, 2003, because I went to high school 2004.
I ain't gonna front though. The late 90s down in West Philly?
Yeah. It was
never seen nothing like it.
Really?
So, you ever heard of Marcoux Street?
Yeah, of course.
That shit was like, it was
It's up the
different.
street.
The young boys used to fiend to get a job. I used to be on 43rd Street grind. Dog, I'm talking about the shit doing 36,000 a shift, shit like that.
Yeah,
so if you get anything off the bundle, like
I remember back in the day, Dirty Block. We couldn't go to the Dirty Block. My mom was like, you can't go to Foster Street.
West Philly was different.
Yeah, you can't go there. Like if you walk, you got to walk all the way around to go to. You got to walk to 40th Street to go around to the playground to go to the Dirty Block. So I know
that's a lot of money around there. West Philly. West Philly had a lot. I never seen no shit like that. All the squad, everybody had hot shit. Like I mean,
West Philly was different.
Yeah, I used to get paid off the bundle on 51st and Market. I was killing them. I was like, yo, I can make as much as I want to because as long as I stay out there. You know what I mean? So I used to do graveyard shift. I'm making $4 or $5 a night. I'm cool with that. You know what I mean?
That's crazy. But you stayed down west.
Yeah, well, yeah. My mom moved out West Philly when I was like 13, so I used to be going around there sometime. I used to be down north mostly, but
when I'm talking about after you got signed, I used to always see you come.
You know what? My thing is this: when I used to be around the people that's rich people, I didn't feel comfortable.
Really?
No, I felt like I don't belong. Yeah, I felt like I belonged in the hood. Like that's why I was. You know what I mean, knew everything was going on. I could maneuver the V. I got some paper now. You know what I mean? I ain't understand that shit. Like, I mean, it wasn't for me.
Why you just so comfortable? Just being in the trenches. All right, like you know how people think you might got. We don't know what you got going on. People is Oschino. He might got more than people think you got.
He was next to Jay-Z.
I'm sure I remember you said you got shot like 11 times. Like why? I'm sure you got some trauma. Why are you so comfortable?
Because you become those like you been in the house. I mean, my thing is I'm comfortable wherever I'm at because I just know whatever gonna happen.
Yeah. Okay.
So, I mean, my thing is this: I got shot when I was 18. You know what I mean? I wasn't nobody yet. I mean, but so imagine you getting shot, and you going through all this shit when you're young. By the time you go, you ain't really worried about that shit. Like you already, did it all. Plus, I know I'm doing the right, living right. So if I do die, I'd rather die like this. Like I could have died living wrong. I should be living wrong. You know what I mean? So like I'm like, man, but I don't think. Plus, I look at niggas. I see me.
Right.
I see a nigga. I don't be scared. I see a nigga like even if I remember.
That's how I be.
One time I'm in a Corvette. I'm talking to my man. I see somebody in the alleyway on 7th and Dolphin with a. I see the gun. I'm like, but I see the mask on. I'm like, these niggas
trying to get me.
So before I'm looking at him, I'm like, Tech.
You say the nigga like
you knew who he was.
Such and such.
Oh nigga, I know who you are. Nigga, I'm about to come get. He getting the car, give him $100. We taking pictures on Facebook like
time out. So you in the gas? Where you?
On the street. He was an alleyway.
I'm in a Corvette and a nigga about to jam you.
I keep a joint in my pocket anyway, but I'm looking like, I'm like, yo, like, it's my man. I mean, he like, oh my, but he do, he can do drugs a little sometimes, but he my man, like I mean, but he take you down, like I mean, my man, like I was like, I said, I've been locked for so many different places. I know most of the niggas that do it, but. My thing is this, if a nigga got to drop on me, you can have it.
Right, you got it.
I'm not the boy like, I'll take it.
Take your shit off. Yeah, you got it. You go.
If niggas act like this Pac-Man, they gonna get another life when they die.
Right. You always felt like that?
No, when I was younger, because when you're young, you're stupid.
Yeah.
You care more about what people think than the shit doesn't make sense. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
So what about like, what advice you give like to a younger, because that's the thing now, somebody takes somebody a rapper chain and gloat about it. What you feel about that? Let me tell you
the thing though that I understand. When I was young, no matter what you said to me, I think you don't know what the fuck you talking about. Okay. So like a young boy not listening to me, I will understand. Cause they don't even know they're gonna turn into a whole different human being. Mm-hmm. They don't know that. When I was 21, you said bitches shit ain't shit. I'm like, nigga, bitches ain't shit. There's no way you could tell me nothing different. I don't give a fuck what you say. You could have got a scientist to come down. I mean, when you young and you bullheaded, you stuck in your own way. You in your own way. I mean, you argue with a nigga just to be right. You don't even try to hear his point. That's like that type shit. I mean,
nigga, I said this.
That was me. That was me. I ain't even on front. That was me. You mean, but then you start thinking different. Your whole attitude start being different. I mean, so some young people smart though. Some young people just in the situation they in because they neighborhood like that. And they're like, I'm not gonna be no fucking the victim.
Certain people.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
No, I know some young boys like that.
That's some bullshit, bro. Because we was in the mix.
It's different though. Now these niggas got these guns that shoot 1,000 times in 1 second.
But guess what? I'm a smart nigga. You gonna shoot them 1,000 times, and I'm gonna have this 6-shot.
And guess what though? You might not be around with that 6-shot. That shit going on.
I'm gonna let you shoot. Seriously though, bro. Like niggas done made it through some situations.
Yeah, we did.
I look at life. I take life serious, bro. Like I could have died at least 5 times, and I don't get into nothing, bro. But that just come from hanging around niggas that do shit.
That's in the
so
streets.
now I be heavy telling him, I'm like, bro, I hate this new word boundaries, but I set boundaries.
Yes, you do.
I got a few homies that do dumb shit. They get mad at me. I got the chill crib.
Right.
I got the nice crib, nice pad. RB, we coming to your crib?
Nope.
You know what, bro? You just did that shit last week. You can't come to my crib. I don't want nobody seeing you coming in and out my crib.
How old are you?
You gotta respect it. I'm 31.
You smart. When I was 31, I wasn't as mature as you were.
Yeah, but no,
We saw a lot of
because
shit, though.
I'm just, you
Saw a
gotta
lot of
respect my band, bro. I got kids, bro.
Yeah.
You can't come. You not getting in my car, and I'm telling my other homies, bro, stop letting that nigga get in and out of your car. He's selfish, bro.
Yeah, 'cause he don't give a
if
fuck
I was
about you.
doing that shit, if I'm doing shit and I'm icing niggas out here, I'm not putting my homie that ain't got nothing to do with nothing.
Y'all know
in
Wayne
that
who do the
shit.
podcast? Like he be with academics sometimes. They do the podcast sometimes together.
Yeah.
He used to stay with me, like live with me sometimes, right?
Okay.
And he always telling people like, yo, when I going through a lot of shit, I was like, yo, you can't get in the car with me, bro.
I got
you
90
told him
I'll pay you wherever you gotta go to get there, but you can't. I don't want nothing to happen to you for fucking with my shit. My shit is.
And that's real.
He always like,
That's
oh,
how it's supposed to
Yo,
be, bro.
my man told me, they said, bro, I need you out here. Cause guess what? When I go to jail, I need you to send them checks. I need you to be here for me.
That's
No,
kinda selfish
that's
too,
selfish shit. But he said, bro, I don't want you to get in the streets because guess what? This is what I do. I'm in this shit, bro. If you need me, call me. I'm with all the shit them niggas with. Just relax. I need you to chill.
That's how it's supposed to be. I mean, if you care about somebody.
Yeah, if you really care, he said, bro, I need you out here. I can't have you on no bullshit. We can't both be in jail.
Yeah.
What the fuck gonna happen?
So talk about that. Like how long you did in jail altogether?
Man, since a juvenile, probably like more than
Half your life.
I say like 13 years, probably something like that.
Damn.
So like, do you feel like somebody owe you something when you in jail?
No.
yeah, that's
I'm
a
different. I'm different. I was start going to jail as a kid,
Yeah.
so I already know the rules and regulations. Like when I'm in jail, I don't even like calling nobody. When I'm in jail, it's so crazy though. This is the fucked up part about it though. When you go to jail a lot, jail don't really bother you as much as it should.
Yeah, right.
I be in jail. I call him. I'm fucking sadder than me. I'm like, what the fuck you sad about? Nigga, I'm used to, as bad as it sound. Just to be honest though, when I'm in jail, I get the best sleep. Like no real shit. Like,
You get comfortable.
I don't want to be there, of course, but like it ain't as bad. It ain't enough for me to say, well, I ain't gonna. If somebody do something to me, I ain't gonna
Bro,
ice him. Like I mean, like
He just used to that shit. When I went in there, bro, I was in there for 3 days. I had a warrant. They sent me straight up. They sent me to Holmesburg. This was Holmesburg.
the gym.
Yeah, the gym. That shit was like a fucking rec center, bro, with cots. I had a warrant out.
I've been everywhere.
One fucking
Yeah.
bad. They had a warrant out for my arrest. They sent me straight to Holmesburg. Miss Bell used to be like, she used to sit right next to the nigga Fat Tony. You know Fat Tony?
The
The
benchmarks.
judge, bro.
There's a son now. He had this. The pop used to be there first.
See, he know everything.
All that shit, nigga.
He been on this. So the nigga Fat Tony, Miss Bell
had a
pushed
benchmark.
me in front of everybody. But it was niggas in there, they just knew that they was so institutionalized. They knew
so
all the ins and outs.
That's me.
You good,
one
bro.
nigga,
You
one
good.
nigga get out the joint, he go right under the nigga cot, take all the packs, the soy sauce, Joseph, all this type of shit out of. I'm like,
I can't get used
this
to
how
this.
y'all niggas
No,
live.
you can.
Like,
Any human can get used to anything.
you
It's
can
cra-
adapt, but I don't want to
Like,
adapt to this.
nobody don't want to.
The
You got
CO
to, though.
told me, yeah, you be back. I said, you out your fucking mind, nigga.
Yo, that's
I'm
crazy that they
going
said it
fuck
to you. I
home.
did 2.5 months at the F. That shit was the worst
You
experience.
bitching like a
Yo,
motherfucker.
nigga,
Listen.
I had a tattoo on my arm that said never again going to jail. I went to jail like 50 times. I said, nigga, I shouldn't have got this joint. Boy, like, nigga, you got to tell you keep coming back though. That was my plan. My plan was not to come back, but that shit wasn't working out. Like, I mean, I kept coming back every time. Like, god damn.
That shit was not
Mind
fair.
you, I'm famous going to jail. Now the movies
that
is on. I'm on the block. The movies on the block. They watching
Said,
it.
hey, D, stop partying, D.
I was like, man, I wouldn't sell. Like, nigga, I had a picture in the Source magazine. I'm with this model, right? They got me on this nut app because we like by the Eiffel Tower. She like a white skinny model. She had her legs like up on me, and they like, oh look you in the magazine. I was like, dog, come on with this shit. Like,
yeah, just put this shit away.
Did you fuck? You know, nigga, no, nigga, she a model, like real life. I mean, so I'm in jail. I'm living both worlds. You know what I mean? So
that
it's like,
shit was rough. I know that shit was rough. Now, how was it being a celebrity in jail? But niggas
see,
come.
but the thing is this: by the time I was known, they already knew me from in jail before I was known. So like,
Okay, yeah,
you know what I mean? Like, I'm just,
So you just came
No,
back in.
now I can just buy everybody commissary. Yeah, I got it. Yeah.
No, but I'm saying they said when PD was picked, they niggas was coming to a cell rapping and shit. Like,
But PD wasn't going to jail as much as me as a kid. Like,
As a
see,
kid.
when you're in foster care and you do any crime, they put you in a juvenile placement.
Okay.
Even if you don't do nothing like bad, because they know nobody don't want you. So I did a lot of time in juveniles, like a lot, like 5 years. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So I was all the place. So I know all the niggas that's when we was kids to when we grew up. You know what I mean?
them niggas still in jail.
Yeah,
Like,
for
fuck.
sure. That's when I started saying, damn, when I came home and I got certified as an adult, I said, nobody's talking about these kids that's getting life. Because nobody was talking about it at all. Man, Pennsylvania had the most juveniles doing life than anywhere in the world.
That's sick.
The whole world. And then Florida was next. And I'm like, damn, this is crazy. Like, I'm talking about, if one kid do a killing and 5 niggas with him, they all getting life.
That's sick. That's not right.
No, then on top of that, you in a youth study center back then. You certified, you can't come outside because you're adult now, but you're a kid, but you're an adult, so you can't be around other kids.
23 and 1.
23 and 1. You're going to come off 30 minutes in the morning.
And fuck that. I go crazy.
And every cell don't got a toilet.
Yeah, I'm not.
One false step in your life could have played.
No, you don't even have that do a false step because
you could be with somebody. What you just say? You're not in the car with the wrong nigga. You in the car and this nigga go sleep.
I got locked up for murder. I don't even know these niggas at all.
That's sick.
I remember you said.
Nigga, Jimmy the Saint got me like nigga. I'm talking about. I'm telling the cops like, yo, listen. First I did some shit I did. I went on the run. They said you killed somebody. I'm out. I ain't trying to figure out none of that shit. I'm out.
Yeah.
Went on the run in Atlanta. They booked me. They catch me. You know, I'm on the flight. They like, just we know who did it. We know you did it. You get the girl you was with when you did it. She told us that. I said, no, girl, nigga, whatever.
Girl?
They just making up anything. You know what I mean? So they got me in a room. So they like, you ready to talk? I'm like, because now I've been in this room like a day and something. I'm hungry. Like, all right, I'm ready to talk. They give me some food, give me soda. All right, tell us what happened. I said, man, I don't know what the fuck y'all talking. They fucked me, so my shit, they fucked me up and shit beat me up. You know what I mean? That first 48 shit fake. They show you that shit, the shit that they don't show you the real shit.
And you the poor and all that.
My shit like this, right? I go down to the joint. They fuck me up because when they show me who I'm supposed to kill, I don't know him. I said, I don't know this nigga, man. I really got mad. Then I said, man,
so yes, you do.
Yeah, they said, yeah, they just, they wouldn't give me no lie detector test.
They don't want to do their real fucking job. They just want niggas to admit this.
This is what I remember that day, right? So I'm in 55th and Pine, right? Some boy coming in, he all hyped up, like, I mean, he killed his baby mom brother.
So he on go.
He standing on top of the roof. You know how the roof, you can come off the porch, you be on the roof, and somebody come off the porch, you can see him if you're on the roof. The brother walked off the porch, he hit him on top of his head, like, boom, boom, boom. Kill him, talking shit, the cops come, get him right off the scene. So he put him in the cell with us. You know, the day go by, he starts sobering up. He's like, yo, we start asking questions. It was me and him and some old head. We all got homicides, right? He's like, old head, if you say something you hide, can they use that against you? I'm just quiet. I'm on the floor sleeping with the toilet paper, right? Oh, like, man, what you said to these people, man?
Right.
He had his paper rolled up. He gave it to he said, man, you done.
Yeah,
you done.
I said, that hot shit wore off. That nigga started saying, I said,
I didn't mean to say this.
Yeah, that shit, I mean.
All right, so look, so since you're going into that, I know you real adamant about people who tell.
Oh shit.
So I just seen Lil Durk say like why he feel the way he feel about niggas that tell because it fucked him up as a child. It took his father away.
It took me away.
I might say it took him away.
So get into that. Like,
well, my thing is this: if you're a person that's got a job in the street, like you're in the streets, none of that, you could tell them there's nothing wrong with it. There's only something wrong with it if you like a person doing shit yourself and you out here moving around shaking the bacon. You can't be telling on nobody. Yeah. I mean, that's just
you committing crimes.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like if you got a job and somebody doing some shit, you supposed to call the police. You ain't built for that to be out here shooting at nobody and other shit like that. Yeah. I mean, so some people take it too far. I mean, they take it too far. My thing is this: niggas told on me, put me in jail, period, a couple times. Right. I mean, for so nothing. Like it affect me directly. You know what I'm saying? Then sometimes it be shit I ain't even do. Yeah, because all it takes is somebody say you did something.
That's the craziest shit.
They don't take no evidence or nothing.
Yeah, he did it. And then you book. That's the
I want to say it's Jimmy the Saint. They ran up his crib.
That's who told on you?
No, he did worse than tell on me. He told him some shit that he know I ain't do.
That's weird.
He could have picked anybody in the world.
That's what niggas do. They did that to Feast.
I said, why you do me though? I'm the nigga that did shit for you that niggas ain't do.
Yeah. And the nigga.
I don't know what it was.
And the crazy part, I seen this DVD. I think I seen a DVD or something. Using the fucking studio on 42nd Street with Lil Shorty Raw and all them. Yeah. I said, damn, all around there.
That's the first thing that put me in the studio. He heard about me spitting. I mean, so I started hustling for him and everything. I mean, so my thing is this: you could have picked anybody. What make you pick me?
And the nigga
you could have said, so the nigga that said out, it was two people. One got killed, one lived.
Right.
So the nigga that lived, I kept trying to reach out to him for 20 years. The nigga was like, he wouldn't talk to me. Because he got shot 6 times.
So how you beat the case though?
Because I went to court. Mind you, first of all, I didn't do the shit, right?
Right.
So I come to court, I'm snapping out in court. I'm like, I've been in jail for a while now. I don't give a fuck. Like, I just got signed. Y'all fucking my life up. These niggas on Saturday Night Live. I'm supposed to be out like, man. I'm mad as shit, nigga. I'm like, man. So the nigga on the stand, look at this nigga. I said, I don't fucking know you, man. They put me out the courtroom. I mean, so they said, if you say something else, you ain't better come in. I said, man, I'm looking at boy like this. Boy, like, man, because mind you, boy never seen me in real life. So what happened was, Jimmy lived in the same building as him. He heard about him getting shot, his man dying.
Yeah,
he said, yo, listen, he said, yo, I know who did it. To a boy, he knew who did it. You know what I mean? Called the cops for him, all that shit. I mean, yeah. So boy, he finally answered my phone call. 20 years later. It's like 3-4 years ago.
Right.
I'm like, yo, why you said I did that shit, man? I ain't threatening you and that. I just want to know, like, well, I didn't know you was a boy living in my building. Name's like, what? I found out.
That's sick. Wow. And you know what's crazy? I ain't see Jimmy the Saint since.
I was like, this is
that shit.
Can't believe that shit. But it's different if you tell on a nigga than you tell on a nigga he know he ain't do the shit.
Yeah, that's sick.
That's crazy shit.
How can you do that? How can you live with yourself after that?
Snake nigga. I'm like, yo, this nigga's like, yo, it makes me so disgusted. Like, mind you, After that case, that shit, it made me so hot that they was booking me every time. Like, I mean,
They was out. Couldn't get you. It was on your ass.
Then I did, so let me tell you what they did. So they said that killing was over a road rage incident. I didn't even have a fucking car then, right? So let me tell you why they said don't talk to the cops. They said, well, the person that did it was in the IROC Z. I said, well, back then I drove a Cadillac anyway. It wasn't even mine. Or they switched it to a Cadillac. The person did it had a Cadillac after I said
when you say that. Just because you said
so you're supposed to talk to him at all.
At all.
Right?
Don't say
so,
nothing.
Yeah. So Jimmy the Saint, he threw me under the bus. I mean, I don't know why. To this day, I don't know why he did it. You know what I mean? But he's then I found out he told on a lot of people. It wasn't just me.
He ain't. So what happened to the nigga? He ain't.
Listen, you know what's so crazy? The nigga was calling my phone, not knowing I know. Right? So I kept, because I was going through my Buddha monk training, trying to become somebody different, right?
Buddha.
So I'm in a hotel. He kept calling me, yo, just chill. They just called me one more time, and I just fucking sniffed. I was crazy.
Next
thing I know, I seen the Instagram. He in the hospital. He had a heart attack or something.
Yeah.
He
got a fucking movie on Tubi about that fucking his whole life or some
my
shit.
My man told me that he got a book that sound like it's my life. I said, what?
Yeah, he got a joint on Tubi.
Listen,
I saw it.
So I'm like, I'm trying to think of like, what the fuck did I ever did to this nigga? And then I started thinking. I remember one time, my baby mom, right? He knew her before I knew her, but they never fucked or nothing. But I didn't even know he knew her or nothing. I ain't meet him through her. Now I met her on my own. And he's like, kept asking me questions about it. And I'm thinking like, so I asked my man Duke that's closer to the gym than I'm doing. You think he'd do some shit over some shit like that? He's like, he probably would. Oh, he real spiteful, real jealous type nigga. Like, I mean,
why he spiteful? That's weird.
I mean, listen, I'm a young boy. You gotta know all these people in the world. You pick me to do that shit too.
Yeah, that's weird as shit.
I be telling him, I'm like, bro, any nigga that don't naturally get bitches, they can't hang with us because they gonna snake you out over some pussy.
And that's
bro.
crazy.
But not really. Not every nigga. Some niggas just. I mean, it ain't like that. I mean, some niggas got morals and stand on like certain principles.
Yeah, we stand on certain morals and principles, but we
I
be
just
thinking
seen a lot of niggas snaking.
But you know,
because
girls make some niggas act like besides themselves. Because girls got that power over some niggas. Like,
they do.
I mean,
that's what I'm saying. You mentally.
That'd be a nigga, but you every day talking like you thorough and go home and beating this bitch up every day. Listen, some niggas.
I want
to go crazy shit, but not to cut you all off. Some niggas sold me a Porsche truck one time, right? Sold me the Porsche truck. Then these niggas come to try to report. I'm like, oh, nigga, you told me this was your joint. So now I gotta look for him. I couldn't find out where he lived. I kick his door and we go in the crib. The crib was so fucked up, right? Like I couldn't believe it. Like it was like I forgot all about the money, like, all that shit. I said, oh, you live in this shit.
I'm out. And you got a Porsche truck?
I know I couldn't. Muslim super deep, big. I said, yo, what the fuck? And had a wife was in there. I said, miss, I don't even care about the. This is.
Nigga had his truck back.
What kind of facade playing you game? You was playing no bathroom or nothing. Bathroom was like a. I said, yo. So I was like, I said, niggas could trick you out. Like, you know that shit. I mean, like, so I'm like, man, listen. I said, man, these niggas is like nobody be themselves. It seem like.
Yeah, but now they really don't because of the Instagram shit.
But it's hard to be somebody else.
What do you like? What's the pros and cons about Instagram since you've been home?
Well, the pros outbeat the cons all day because there's money. You can
for a person like
you can make connections. But if I wasn't a person that do music, I wouldn't even have an Instagram.
Okay.
Really? No, for what? That should distract you from a lot of shit that you're supposed to be doing. You know, you get on there, you start seeing them girls like, oh shit, you look up, it's like 40 minutes that went past. Like, what the fuck? Like, you know what I mean? So
TikTok,
like,
all that shit.
That's my worst distraction in life.
2 a.m. I'm in the
let me tell you what, because girls is the reason why you do everything you do. But if it was no girls, you won't wash up. You won't buy a car. Hot car.
That's the first time I started wearing lotion.
Yeah, you won't do
a girl called me ashy.
A girl can come over there and say, "Yo, you don't like your haircut. You probably change that shit."
Yep. Oh my god.
I mean, so like a girl, like I mean, so imagine you get to see the baddest girls ever halfway naked for free, and you just can look at it on your own. Like, I mean, that shit like a foot. I mean, that's
Facade,
like
yeah.
So girls be playing it. They don't even know how much they worth. Like you know what you're worth. You on Instagram doing that for free? You better go get a website. You can do the same pictures on the website. You ain't gotta be naked. I mean, they don't be knowing. Like even the girls in the strip club, like, how you in the strip club still? You should be on the web.
Yeah, the strip club ain't that.
Niggas can't even touch you.
Yeah,
I need to be a manager. I need a manager.
I need to be a manager. You need a Flavor Flav show.
Yeah, I can't do that. See,
me,
I can't. I don't like the. Believe it or not, I don't like the limelight like that. I don't like. I wouldn't. Really? No, I can't do no shit like that. Flavor Flav be looking like a sucker to me. I'm like, nigga, this nigga crazy. I fuck with him because that's his personality. But for me, I like. Plus, I don't got time to be playing with no 10 girls. 10 girls in the house. That shit drive me crazy.
How would you
10 different personalities,
like if you was our age in this era? Like, how would you act like with the woman?
Well, yeah, I'm the wrong person to ask about women. I'm not a black belt in that area. You know what I mean? So, but I know that I'm not. So like, you know what I mean?
So that's why you. All right, so why you make that song "Baby Mama"?
Because that was the truth. Like I was like, that
song was like that shit was viral back then.
Let me tell you how I'm listening. So boy got me a ringtone deal. So the first they gave me 10,000. Boom, I said that was it. Cause they ain't got no beat on it or nothing. He come like, you got a check down here. I come down, it's like 68,000, right? I said, what the fuck is this? The ringtone made this $1 a song, the ringtones. So then I made like 100-some thousand off that. Probably
Baby Mama?
Yeah, off ringtones.
That's crazy.
Mom wrote it in jail, that's why I ain't got no beat. I said, damn. I said, yo, that shit crazy. I said, yo, I couldn't believe it. Like, I mean, so imagine how much they burnt me for, though. They gave me a beat. That'll be so like.
You probably got about 500,000.
Yo, that song right there, I was talking about that shit must have went far and wide. Like,
bro, that shit was a big ass song. I liked that song before I had a kid.
I said, yo, I was like, he called me down there for the check. I'm like, nigga, this, damn, you sure this
right?
mine? This shit the fuck. You know what I mean? But yeah, because a lot of people, everybody got baby mom. Most people are, but they about to have one.
Yeah, they about to have one. But I was like, damn, I love this shit.
One thing I did learn about girls is better than having dude friends.
Go ahead, get into that, please.
Girls know what they want. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Girls will tell you the truth. Some girls, I mean, I ain't talking about like far. I'm talking about just what you need to do it for yourself to fix yourself. Mm-hmm. And plus you can get some pussy probably too.
And they're gonna be there, bro. Like I'm pretty sure, like it probably was more woman in your life. If you treat them right, and they definitely
no matter what,
like more than a nigga. You know what I mean?
Chick gonna hold you.
Yeah, because your friend, he gonna cut you off real quick.
But it took me like 50,000 years to find this out.
I was like that too. Oh, you a Virgo, right?
Leo.
Oh, you're Leo. So you on that cuss. August
2nd. Yeah.
Yeah. So you like on that cuss. Like it's something about all being August.
But I think my mom being fucked up. I think that's what made me like used to look at girls how I used to look at it, man. You know what I mean? That's what I think. I mean, that's why I used to like look at bitches. I used to look at girls like I know I need you because I need to hit, but I don't want to. I don't want
to be around you.
I don't got nothing else to offer. When I start seeing what they really got to offer, I say, damn,
ain't got shit.
Oh, it is.
I was just lacking. What the fuck?
Nigga, I remember you said on one joint you was just happy as shit a bitch got you a birthday cake.
Yo, my baby, it's so crazy. You know, I ain't never had no birthday, none of that shit. Like a cake, none of that shit. She got me on a surprise joint. I seen it. I said, oh, that's when I realized I didn't. Right. And I said, damn, what the fuck? I'm about to cry. Like, and this at the time where like, I can't cry yet because I'm young. Like, I'm like 22. I'm like,
I gotta stay strong.
Stay strong. See, she had the number how old I was on the cake, and I had lied to her about till I was older. You know, because she's older than me. So how you find out how old I was?
Oh my God, he cared about his age. That ass nigga.
Because she was like, I knew she was like 27, 25 or something. I'm like 20, 21. I can't say I'm 20. You gonna try to play me like I got. Yeah. She must have found out. She had the age with the cake. I'm like,
she went through your pockets.
So my mom was there. She just told my mom to come. She asked my mom, like, he never had a cake or something before. She's like, no, I don't know. I ain't give him one. Like, nigga, I was but I ain't give him nigga one. Man.
Dude, that's crazy as shit.
But you can't miss something you ain't never have.
Yeah, yeah, that's true.
It's different if you're getting it, then you stop. Yeah. You ain't never getting it. I'm missing jail most of my birthdays. Like, I mean, I don't fuck about no birthday.
That's the worst shit ever.
Now when you used to it, that shit like, I mean, it's just
like a regular day.
Yeah. So I figure if you get 3 to 6, that's 3-4 birthdays from the rip. That's gone.
Calendar years.
You ain't even got to worry about them. I mean, them on ice. I mean, so like, you start getting used to doing time, whereas though time is different for you when you've been doing time a long time. Yeah. So if you get 20 years right now, you're probably like, I ain't never getting out. I get 20 years.
I'm a dad.
I know 20 years now, it's gonna go by, do 5, knock this first 5 out, and it's the middle.
The first 5 gonna be the hardest. Yeah. Then after the 10, I'm dug in.
When you a jail nigga though, the first 3 months gonna be hard. Then after that, it's gonna be.
It's easy. No, listen. When I sat for 2.5 months, niggas like, yo, you never been locked up before? I said, bro, no, but I know how to adapt. Yeah. They said, you sure? I said, I'm serious though. No, I'm serious though. No bullshit, bro. Because once after the time, you go like, yo, I can't go no. I ain't call home. I was on some nut shit. I was on crutches in jail, so that's even worse.
I was in the book. I got shot about. I was in jail.
Yeah, he got shot.
I was on bullshit. I'm sitting in jail on crutches, so I'm in.
What block he was on? He was on
D13.
D13.
Yeah, I was on the handicap block. I went on the PC block.
I never was on D block. I was on B24 or something like that up there.
I was on D block. They was like, yo, you sitting there? Niggas was like, oh, you good, bro? Let a nigga try to jump you. I'm jumping in. I'm like, how the fuck will I get cool like this?
I'm gonna tell you the worst thing though ever, man. When you a kid and you locked up and you miss like your mom and your home and shit like that.
Yeah, that shit.
And they don't know where you don't know if they know where you at and shit like that. That shit like fuck you up bad. I mean, so once you start overcoming it. By the time you're grown, you're like, that shit ain't nothing. Like, you go to that shit, I mean, the first thing you think about, you start thinking about either your girl or your mom or something. If you get like, I ain't had no girl done that shit, so like, I mean, so I'm in jail for years growing up, like not knowing nobody. Man, guys, vision class, nigga, ain't no TV, no radio, nothing. You sleep on the ground, on the TP outside. I did that for 2 years. So I get out of jail, I'm 15. This is when OJ was getting chased in the truck. Like, first time I go on TV in 2 years, it's OJ getting chased in the truck. I'm like, what the fuck is OJ? It's the boy in the commercials. So I'm crying because I ain't want to leave. I ain't want to leave Vision Quest. I ain't talked to nobody in 2 years in my family. I'm like, man.
So you don't know what the fuck going on out here?
No, I don't know what the fuck going on out there. I ain't seen no TV. Matter of fact, I got a good report card on something, and they let me watch Sister Act one time when I was there. Whoopi Goldberg shit. I'm watching that shit like this. I ain't seen TV. So I ain't seen no girl, none of that shit for 2 years. And then I get out of jail, I see Polo needs wearing Polo, Tommy Hilfiger. I said, damn, a shirt like $60? Start robbing shit from the rip, robbing buckets, all that shit, right? Just to get dressed, you know what I mean? End up getting locked up, going back. They certified me as an adult, and I'm 16. I mean, so they start talking different type of numbers, like 25 to 50 and shit. And I'm like, damn, I'm used to doing 2 and 3, but that shit.
25 to 50. Yeah, that's not it.
But once I'm sitting in the county, I mean, time go by, it's like so easy because now I got a big.
You did all your crimes by yourself?
Mostly, yeah.
That's the best thing.
I used to want to break nobody down. I used to have my brother with me sometimes. He older than me, but he used to watch out the door most of the time. But I'm the nigga going in there to take.
So look, listen, like my whole thing now is like, I want to know like when do the streets let a boy become a man?
What you mean by that?
Meaning, let's say like you, a person that been in the streets your whole life. Mm-hmm. Why can't I call the cops if somebody raped my daughter?
You can now.
Why can't I call the cops if somebody broke in my house? But people might say I'm a rat.
Okay, but
what if I get robbed for my jewelry?
That's the thing. But you get a certain age, you don't care what people think. You gotta use common sense sometimes.
Yeah.
Like for instance, somebody robbed my son, right? My son that passed away. Some little boy robbed him, right? That he knew. So I said, you gotta tell, right? He said, well, Dad, I'm not telling because he know me. Okay. I said, no, I can't tell.
You can tell.
You can tell. You're not me. I said, when we go down there with you, I said, there's only 2 options. You either get this little boy can die, or he can go to the juvenile placement and get his life together. I mean, like, I don't care what the streets say. I don't give a fuck. I'm not a boy that live for the streets here, because niggas will be talking all this shit. They never have a chance to tell on nobody.
Yeah.
I had a chance. Not only I had a chance to tell on somebody, they offered me $50,000 to tell on the nigga that was my enemy. Damn. And I ain't tell. You know what I mean? So niggas be talking like I ain't never tell shit. Nigga, you ain't never probably have an option to tell. That's why. Right, you know what I mean? So I tell my son, listen, man. My son, he know how it should go, because he been hearing me talk about it. But I said, man, listen, nigga, you're a kid. He's a kid.
How old was he?
He was like 12 or 13.
Yeah.
But young boys robbing shit with a burner.
A real gun?
Yes. So I was like, I'm gonna have to smoke this little boy. Like, I mean, like,
right, you can't even go talk to him.
So we gotta, you gotta do it the right. This way. It's for you. I mean, so like, it comes time you gotta just use common sense. I mean, you can't be out here shooting people and killing people, then you go tell on somebody.
That's the weirdest shit
ever. But they do it all the time.
All right, so what about like when we put pressure on people who did tell when they got robbed, or like when they might have been caught in a bad situation? Because I've seen you expose people.
Yeah, let me tell you why. This is my thing with Neef, bro. So he told, but I called Neef and said, if you give me the money you tried to burn me for, I won't expose you. I mean, I told him, told him, like, it ain't no sneak this. Nigga, I'm call you and tell you. But anyway, a young boy got you a hookup in Best Buy or whatever, right? He tell you don't come to my store, whatever. Young boy work. Young boy work. He
a regular nigga.
So when you get him fired and tell him, he's done.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I just thought that was, plus you ain't got no baby mom, you ain't got no kids, you ain't no probation. What the fuck is you telling for anyway?
Right.
Anyway, period.
But why would you, if the nigga told you not to come in the store, why would you go in the store? That's just the game. That's like if you get credit from, I go steal at Zara's downtown, I gotta go to the one in King of Prussia.
You can't work nowhere else. Like you get
stuff retail theft. Retail theft is over.
So my thing was this with him was like right now, forgive him because he came to my son's funeral, right? But at the same time, you gotta forgive yourself.
Facts.
I mean, because the truth is, they could say, at first they told me I was lying. Oh, he hating and all. I said, I don't fuck what y'all say. The truth. I mean, he know what it is. I ain't
gonna lie. I thought it was bullshit.
No, I'm like,
man, you out your fucking mind, nigga. I knew he was telling the truth.
No, but it was like, I was like, damn. I said, he a stand up nigga. I'm like, no, he ain't gonna do that.
He said stand up because of money.
No. Tell me what you should have did. This is what he should have did. He should have said, the cops came to me. I used to have police contact like that, and I got nervous and I said the wrong thing. Instead of dissing me. But I told you, people can't admit when they're wrong.
That's it. Yeah, that's it right there.
That's one thing about Malcolm. Like, I did some nut shit. Like, I mean, but I don't do nut shit like that. But I might do some different shit. But there ain't gonna be no shit like that. That's all the way a bad judgment call. You know what I mean? Because if you tell him for that, like, you tell him anything. You know what I mean? So my thing was telling him, like, so all I was trying to tell him, like, yo, I'm different from you. You should respect me differently. You know what I mean? Like, cause I'm not telling no nut. I got shot as an 18-year-old. I ain't telling.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's like you.
It's not. If it's not in you, it ain't in you.
Then you got to remember, I was raised in the system.
Right.
That everything is not telling. You know what I mean? So like, it's better than me. So I know sometimes they take it too far. But this way, somebody robbed my sister's house. I'm in the shower. You know, you can put your clothes on the bed and everything clean. Like, I had the white products. I just bought them from the mall. I'm like, what the fuck my sneakers at? Somebody was there.
Right.
So I come down the stairs. The TV, like the windows open. Broad daylight. I call my sister like, yo, somebody just came in the crib. I was in the shop. Like, call the cops. I'm like, you sure? This is the last time I called the cops. I called the cops. I imagine I'm in the towel. They get there fast. Put me in handcuffs. I said, listen, I'm the one that called y'all.
Right. How the fuck y'all put me in?
They said, who house is this? This is my sister's name. I said, my sister's house. I just came to get a shot with it. Don't you know I had a Mustang outside. This your car? You got license registration?
No. What the fuck?
They asking me shit about what happened. I said, that's why I don't fuck.
Oschino, did you have them tattoos on your face?
I'm the first one that got this shit. I got this
shit. I think they just looked at you like, yeah, this nigga guilty.
But my thing is this: as a cop, right? As a police officer, you're supposed to know. As a human, you're supposed to know how this person looks. It's not them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No,
you look
but
like
you've been around these white men enough to know, bro, they just gonna judge us.
But they gonna judge, even the tattoos don't got nothing to do with it.
Yeah.
I said in the song, I said, I mean, I say something about like, you got all these tattoos on your face, you can't get a job, but you can get a job when your face was plain.
Yeah.
It doesn't make a fucking difference.
Yeah.
I put these tattoos on my face because I knew I was never working for nobody. I knew the system ain't for me, and I'm a hooligan. I'm going against it. I mean, I would never do that shit now.
Did you think you was gonna live to this long?
No. And sometimes I be feeling like I live too long.
How old are you?
44.
Nigga, that's young as shit.
Think about this. If you've been going to jail since 92, right?
Damn, bro. Nigga, I was born in 92.
You've been shot up. I got shot when Biggie died. I got shot right when Biggie died. I mean, nigga, I got shot in 97. Niggas was in first grade and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So like you feel you old. Like I mean, went to adult prison in 95. You know what I mean? So like,
I'm still growing up.
Bro,
my PP number is 74960. If you know about PP numbers, you know they're like on the millions now.
Yeah, my brother John was a B.
Yeah, my shit. That's his state number.
Yeah, his state number was a B.
Yeah, that's an early John.
He was in there from.
My first John was a CZ.
Oh yeah, so he's right at you. Right at him.
Shout out to my brother too. You feel old, like street weird, though, not regular person. Old,
right?
Old for the street, like I mean, like damn. Imagine how many homies you got that got killed.
Right. Fact.
And just in Philly alone, like I mean, that shit is like it's like. Then all your homies is dead. Like or mostly all your homies is dead. Like I mean, everybody you really was close to.
Back in the day, now I ain't lose my first homie until I was 20. So I ain't really
see, my homies was always little bad kids from juvenile. I mean, that's the. I mean, but at the same time, a lot of times you go through a lot of adversity and make you grow up and make you like become deep because you have no choice. Because if you become deep or you go crazy.
It's like an analogy of like if a glass bottle break. That shit gonna shatter or it's gonna turn into a weapon. Yeah. You mean? Yep. And that's just.
And I got this mentality where I refuse to be a victim.
Right.
Like no matter what I go through, I remember I used to be feeling sorry for myself as a kid. I'd be like, man, I ain't got no dad or mom. I'm just poor old me. Like nobody give a fuck. Yeah. You know, like, what the fuck is I'm doing that for? That ain't gonna work. I mean, like no, you know, I always had this dream, right? That I'm gonna be a bum, right? In front of listen, some real shit. It really affected me. I'm talking about I was a bum, right? In front of like a Wawa store, like 7-Eleven or something, right? And I had my cup, asked me to change, and a lady walked past that was supposed to be my wife, and I saw her, and she gave me like 50 cents, and I'm like, I was embarrassed, like, oh fuck that, I can't. And it was like that was one of my joys that was motivated. It sounds crazy, but like, I don't want to be that boy in front of 7-Eleven, and my wife come past, and I'm fucking a bum. I mean, it sounds retarded, but you need something in your head to motivate you to make you be like, yo,
get you out that mode.
Because you know, in Philly, just imagine Philly. When I started rapping and shit, niggas in Philly wasn't even rapping.
Right.
If you say you rapping, the bitch like, you rap, nigga.
Rapping wasn't weird.
Nigga, my baby mom came to my party about me getting signed. She didn't even know it was me. I didn't even told her about rapping. We got a door. She's like, you know Jay-Z? You got rap? What the fuck? Yeah, I did.
So that made it real, though. At least it was real.
Yeah, but I'm not saying that because like you gonna try to fuck my dream up and say I mean
you don't know no fucking Jay-Z.
No, not even just that you rap, nigga. Why you gotta get a job? What the fuck are you doing? Like, I mean, so like you gotta have your own thinking and be like, man, I'm gonna do this shit. Like, mind you, everybody laughing at you. Imagine you just working and robbed the market, right? And now let's say you rapping in the studio. They're like, nigga, what the fuck is you doing?
You on bullshit.
They don't know you dead serious. I'm talking about this dead serious. Like I moved to New York and stayed out there, bitch, until I could try and get on.
You said you was staying with Jadakiss, right?
Down the street from Jadakiss. I was knocking on niggas' door. Like, I was getting on niggas. I was in the Rough Rider studio every day. I was in my head. I said, yo, I got it. I gotta make it. Like I gotta. I mean, something gotta give. You know what I mean, like I just was like, I wasn't taking no for an answer.
Right.
I ain't even had no backup plan. It was either this or do some.
This is my plan A. This is my only plan.
This is one and only.
I ain't going back.
Yeah. And then in New York, I seen DMX in the BMW truck, right? Just ride down the street and get out and go to the store. I'm like, I'm from Philly, so this ain't
normal.
Yeah. Jadakiss on the corner just chilling, like, the fuck?
How the fuck is they doing this? Like,
yeah, I'm staying. I ain't leaving this. I'm live out here now. Fuck that.
Fuck Philly. Yeah.
So
you don't see no stars.
No,
you was our closest star. You, Sparks. Yep. Who else was our closest star? Hakeem Ward. Because we from down the way. That was the most stars we got to see growing up. We ain't really get to see nobody.
You see I couldn't believe it.
You ain't see no Bentley. Hakeem Ward had the Bentley GT Coupe down the 5. Other than that, we ain't get to see none of that shit.
You see, I Twister on our State Property CDs. I just seen him. I said, Twister, yo, what's up? I'm signed now. Can you get on a song with me? Like, I was shooting my shot. He's like, yeah, come on, I know you was. I see Nori and him on the corner one day. I'm in Nature from the firm. Yeah. I pull over like, I don't know if y'all know I'm State Property, but can I do a song? Like this nigga, busted moved out crazy. I mean, because I'm like, I was so like, hungry for shit. You know what I mean? Like, you mean,
gotta
so,
be.
Yeah, I mean, because I'm like, yo, I gotta.
I tell him that though, bro. Like with this podcast shit, bro. We gotta expand, bro.
And you can't have pride. Your pride will fuck you up.
You can't, bro. You gotta say it.
Of course, you gotta play yourself too. You mean, but but see, y'all ain't fucked up as the point. I was fucked. I mean, pride wasn't even in it. Like, I was rapping for Bell Biv DeVoe. Niggas eating the breakfast. They singers. I'm like rapping for these niggas inside of the
Just trying to see Bell Biv DeVoe.
I think it's like Fridays on the Parkway.
That shit ain't even there no more.
Yeah, I said, nigga. I said, yo, they was like, yo. I said, my whole mind frame was like, yo. Once you get on, they ain't gonna laugh no more.
And they didn't.
Fuck no, they didn't. That's thing. I'm in the movies. You know how the movies every day the paper got the movies ad in it. I'm in there every day. Like nigga, you see every day, nigga. You see me on there. We in the movie.
He said, D, y'all niggas out there partying. He said, top partying, D.
You said pride, right? So you like really don't got no pride. You got pride. You're a prideful man, but when it come down to grind, like talk about how when you first came home. We talking about how you was at top. And then you come home, you lost everything.
Not only did I have zero, right? My block, because my workers got booked as soon as I got booked. So my block, I had a block that was doing some numbers popping, right? And I got this kept with this mind frame. I'm not selling drugs no more. This shit keep bringing me back to drugs. I get out on parole, live with my baby mom. I don't put my personal business out there like that, but it make me feel like insecure, make me feel real crazy. I'm going to school and shit to be a truck driver, right? I don't want to do this, but I feel like this is what I got to do to
get some money.
You don't remember? I bought an advertiser CD off you.
It's not even just like this.
I had every advertiser.
I think this is what a girl wants. A girl want a person that don't cheat, but I had the wrong person, right? But anyway, start saying shit to me like, mind you, I'm a nigga that get money for most of my life. Like, you know, now you saying shit to me. And I'm like, fuck this shit. Like, I'm about to sell drugs. They're like, no, you promise yourself. I mean, just get on your grind.
Start cutting hair.
Yeah, just cut hair. But that shit only lasts like a couple months because the money was I said, damn, $20 every haircut, right? You might make 400. I started making like 400. But I'm working hard as shit for the 400.
You probably was shitty though. You probably
no, it ain't even that. I know how much money I used to make. I said I could never make it.
Right.
I would never make it unless I own some barbershop. I don't got. So I got but I start hearing future raps and all that shit. They play that in the barbershop right there. I said, damn.
You rap better than them niggas.
I said, I don't think people listen to this shit like we make no more. I've been in jail for a couple years, so I'm kind of, I don't know. I might put one CD out just so I can sell, make 10,000. I'm just,
cool.
So I worked my advertiser 5 out, got 1,000. That shit sold in like 3 days. I said, oh, what the fuck? Went and bought some more. I said, oh shit, nigga, I quit. I told my man,
everybody was listening to the advertiser 5 , bro.
That shit,
every hood, bro.
Like 2 months, right? $10 a piece. I rented the TLA, sold it out. I mean, when the word no Hot Wheel and shit, I said, oh shit. So this is how I sold my CDs. I met every person directly. I'm talking about I sold 10,000 CDs to people with my phone number. Give niggas my phone number and everything.
Nigga, I pulled up on you in a mail truck, nigga.
Oh, I remember that shit.
Nigga, right on 43rd Street.
My man said, what, you giving everybody your phone number? I said, yeah. What the fuck? How they gonna get? So I'm on. Listen, I get an Instagram. My son make me an Instagram. I got an Instagram. I'm reading Ice Cube. They're like, oh, them niggas don't answer you. I say, well, I don't know. I think you can send anybody a message, they just automatically send you back.
No,
but some niggas was sending me shit back. Some niggas that was like, this nigga sent you back. Des Bryant, niggas like, I ain't know, right? So my cousin like, yo, you gotta get a PayPal. Like, what the fuck is that? Like, they can order shit from overseas, whatever. But when I got that PayPal shit, my life changed. That shit was, I'm waking up like, what the fuck? Couldn't believe. I said, because you forget who you are. Your surroundings can make you forget who you are.
Yeah, I think you always forgot who you are.
You know why? Because I don't feel like rap make you special.
No, bro, but
you got a different talent.
Fuck the rap.
Just your
nigga.
Yeah,
I told this nigga, I'm like, bro, we gotta get him on here, bro, because this nigga's so transparent.
But let me ask you a question,
truthful. Right? He just keep it a beam.
If you see a person like, say, for like Future or somebody, right?
Okay.
They got millions of followers, right? They don't follow nobody, right? If you won't follow somebody for free, or do you think it's cool? Like motherfuckers say, oh, follow me. I automatically follow. I follow like 12,000 people, right?
Right.
I don't give a fuck. I would not fucking follow you. You. First of all, you're a person supporting me.
Right.
So I be thinking like, do these niggas think it's cool, or they think they too cool to follow? I'll be trying to understand the thinking.
They thinking they thorough.
To me, I be like, nigga, you ain't gonna follow somebody that's free and they buying your shit. They the reason why you can live in this place.
If it ain't for us, you ain't getting it.
But fans don't know their power neither.
Yeah, because if we stop this shit today, you're done.
You know what I'm saying?
You're done.
I'm talking about nigga. I've been times I'm in the casino losing thousands. Nigga, like, can you take a picture? I'm like, come on,
200.
Come on, man, just take a picture. I'll be going to say, nigga, fuck, I'm
mad
losing. But I know without you, it won't be. I mean, especially when I came home, and that shit I did when I came home with the fans saved my life.
Right.
Because I'm miserable. Like I said, damn, this is how I feel to be miserable. Because I was having it my way for so long. Right. I was miserable, nigga. I was like waking up like I was better in jail, nigga. That shit is terrible.
Talk about that though, like coming from the top to the bottom.
I mean, well, when you get to the bottom, man, you get to see people start treating you different. they treated me real different. Even my family treated me different. I said, yo, so I mean, you get to see what was really what.
But
I mean?
I want to say I commend you though, because you stayed grounded, bro. My man Cheese said you was in Power Gamer. You remember what Power Gamer was?
What's it?
On Lancaster Avenue.
Oh yeah.
Yo, he said was in there buying 20,000 PlayStation.
Yeah.
He said bought me a fucking controller in the game. He said, y'all can get what you want. Go ahead, get out. I said, yo, that's some commendable shit, bro.
You know, this is when I was a kid named Greg. What's his name? Greg, I think. Oh yeah, he's getting the money like crazy, right in North Philly. Every time he seen the kids, if he in the sneaker store, he buy everybody sneaks. And I'm talking about like, no matter who, I'm talking about, if he see all the kids give him 20, he was like, that shit stuck with me. Like I mean, so I'm in Dallas, nigga keep looking at me like crazy, right? I'm like, what's nigga keep looking at me like he want to go do something? One day we in the big beard nigga like we in the dentist. Like I'm like, yo, why you keep like, what's up? Because I want to say something to you, but you be around all these niggas. When I was a kid, me and my brother was in the Poppy store, and we had the car and it wasn't working. And Poppy store started trying to rush us, and you start snapping on him. Gave us $50. We ran home with the $50. And shit.
Yeah.
I said, nigga, I'm thinking you trying to stab me or something. I'm thinking you like, no.
Oh yeah. That's love though. You looked out for so many niggas in the hood though. That shit was crazy. My man said that shit. He's like, yo, I love O. He said, man, O bought me a fucking controller and Power Gamer, bro. Power Gamer ain't been around for 10 years.
You don't understand it.
Like
you probably understand now, but you really got real influence, bro. Like I seen you in Fridays one time eating. I'm like, bro, you gotta drop something. You don't remember that neither. But I'm like, bro, you was out, you eating at the bar. I'm like, bro, you gotta drop something. Man.
Like do my paintings. I talk to people. They're like, this you? This ain't you. I said, nigga, this is me, nigga. Like what's up? No, can I just tell you a story? Like, I mean, so for me, I never take none of that shit for granted. Because I know how I feel being I'm a foster kid. I know how I feel like where my mom at. My mom took me to second grade and left me there. I mean, shit like that. Like so, like if somebody's showing you love, you're like, damn. Like you can never get used to it because you ain't. I mean, even though you don't super need it now, you remember the time you needed it and couldn't get was fiending for the shit. You know what I mean, so plus a human don't gotta show you no love. You don't. Nobody money none of that shit don't make you better than somebody.
Nope. Fuck no.
Like, if I had to get on the bus, I'd be on the bus chilling talking to everybody. I won't be hiding. You know why?
Fuck the bus.
You know why? Because I know who I am.
Oh, fuck that. Fuck the bus.
Of course, but I'm only gonna be here for a little while.
No, I drive the bus though. That's what I'm saying.
My thing is I ain't gonna be in that bitch for long.
That's why I commend you too, because it's like you came home, you grinded, you cut hair, you said I'm selling my shit out my van.
Yeah, whatever I gotta do.
No pride, bro. I'm grinding, and I just fuck with you for just fucking with us.
How can you have pride if you don't got nothing?
There you go.
You mean,
how you gonna be here and you the fuck here?
But a lot of niggas look at what they used to have. There's a lot of used to be niggas.
But you ain't gonna get it again if you went before. You gotta get it again.
Was that you that said the joint talking some nigga owe it? No, it was somebody talking about you owe a nigga and not giving no money. You got all this money. Sell your watch, nigga.
I can't what I did.
Sell your watch. Sell your chain. Yeah, sell your chain. Do what the fuck you gotta do to get that money.
Involved.
But you see, but the one thing I know about me, I'm a hustler. I'm always gonna get it.
Yeah.
Even if I had a bad 30 days or something, I'm gonna get it. Even if I had to sell socks, I'm always gonna get it. So like, everybody laughing at the person that think I ain't gonna get it. They think it's luck. All these years, you think it's luck. I'm like, I'm not you. You think I'm you? I'm not you. I mean, I go knock on every door right here and sell socks.
On some real shit,
don't get your socks from nobody else but me. I got the socks. I'm gonna bring them to you. We never gonna starve. We always gonna eat. Like
no matter what.
Yeah. So I'm like, nigga, I'm not you. You can't hold me. I don't gotta work. I never had a job before.
You don't know what to do with a job.
I always got bricks and shit to pay up. Since I was young, I was. You mean so like. But that's just my confidence. But I speak it into existence. I know it's gonna happen. Yeah. There's not a doubt about it. You know what I mean?
As long as your name stay clean, bro, you always gonna be good.
Yeah. If my name was dirty, I'd probably be hating myself. I want to be looking in the mirror myself. That's the thing. We got conscious.
Yeah.
I mean, see, when you don't got no secrets, you can act how I act.
Facts.
You can talk shit. Cause niggas can't look. They can look up all this shit.
Whatever the fuck you want. That's what I've been telling him, bro. Like I can say whatever I want. I don't got no secrets, bro. I take care of my kids. I take care of my responsibilities.
Yeah.
Everything good. Y'all can't say nothing
about me. It feel good to
me.
just be yourself. Like
that's it. Be yourself. Don't fraud. Perpetrate like you somebody else. Be your fucking self and stand up.
You be saying this shit, your girl be looking at you like, this nigga was just lying. This nigga.
I ain't the fuck.
Bro, you know what? No, fuck that, nigga. When you die and you and they saying all this good shit about you and your bitch looking over the casket like that nigga ain't do none of this shit they say. This bullshit ass nigga. He done had side babies. You got all these other kids at the funeral. The whole family don't know.
What's crazy that girls don't understand though? Most niggas ain't shit. And you know who the niggas that don't be shit the most though? Niggas that got jobs and be regular, seem regular.
Yeah,
niggas that seem regular.
Time, like, we gotta wrap it up.
All right, hold on 1 second, bro. The niggas that seem regular, the suit on, the tie, and all that shit, they be diabolical.
Yes, they do.
Because they see a nigga like me, they gonna automatically think I'm doing something. I'm easy. He gonna do some shit. It be that nigga that be doing the diabolical.
All right. We not gonna let you do that. We not gonna let you do that to niggas like me with a job and all that.
You probably
we good guys.
No. It might not be you, but your coworkers.
No, it's me.
yo, I go to my man wedding. We go to the wedding. Then after the wedding, he cheating already. I said, nigga, you cheating?
The same day?
The same day. And I said, nigga, you, mind you, I ain't in no, but I ain't married. I've never been married. I said, I just came to your wedding and you cheat.
Nigga, you wasted my money. You cheated already. Nigga, you about to get a divorce.
I said, damn, I said, maybe
man, listen.
I mean, nigga, you probably in front of her mom or dad and family and you cheated. I said, nigga, and I ain't the nigga that blame those stones in the I'm like, nigga, you cheating already, nigga? The same. I said,
that's burned out.
That's the Oschino episode. Oschino don't cheat on nobody.
No, I ain't say that. No, I ain't say that. I ain't say that. I'm just saying, like, yo, they expect it from me.
Right.
I mean, but you know, niggas be like, well, like you. They want to expect it from you.
Dog, bro.
I mean, you got the nice haircut. You mean you look clean?
First class.
Look clean, like you know, like you take care of yourself and shit. You know what I mean?